Hi, I'm Brandon, owner of Xtreme Mats. Today I want to tell you about the benefits of owning an under sink cabinet mat by Xtreme Mats versus some of the other products out on the market there today. So first, Xtreme Mats are flexible. They're easy to install into a cabinet with a center stile or garbage disposal, other items that may be underneath your cabinet right now. By having a flexible mat, it's easier to maneuver underneath there and get it in. But even though it is flexible, it is rigid enough. You can hold it. You kind of see that if there were some water in there, you are able to get it in and out to clean it off. Second, our mat offers 4 walls, basically side walls around the mat that will contain water in the event of a leak or a product spill. So our mat with the 4 walls on a 36-inch mat, our CM36, will hold 3 gallons of water. We hold more water than any other mat on the market today. I've been asked, does it absorb? No, it does not absorb. It actually contains the water within the walls. It will sit there so you're able to get home, get the repair fixed, and extract all the water out of the mat by using some sort of shop vac if the water is full to the top, or towel, sponge, paper towels, what have you. Now, excuse me, some may ask, the texture, why is there a texture? So our purpose for the texture was to keep the items off the very bottom of the mat. If you had paper goods on here and you had a leak, instead of the water soaking up into the paper towels, you're actually able to, the water will pool in the lower areas and get back to a water sensor if you have it in the mat. If you purchased it elsewhere, you may have had to buy it as an option. When you actually buy an Xtreme under sink cabinet mat from our website, you actually get a free water sensor that looks like this, that can go in the integrated water sensor area within our mat. So once again, the texture is here to keep all the items up along the top of the mat, allowing the water to get back to the water sensor to trigger an alarm to let you know that there was in fact or is in fact a leak. So the mat and the material it's made of, very easy to clean up. If there's a spill of any sort, just use a sponge, paper towel, whatever, wipe it off. We suggest during like a spring cleaning, take a look, pull everything off the mat, look and see if there's any residue from any leaking. You may see a dried up area with some discoloring from water or dirt that had dried up, which can be wiped off. It didn't hurt the mat, but at least give you an indication if there was a leak underneath your around your sink faucet, soap dispenser, Insta-Hot, spray head, anything like that, or even maybe the sealant around the bottom of an undermount sink. So those are all indications of things you may need to fix if you don't physically see any water, but you see the presence that there was water. So once again, wipe it down. Use any type of Mother's vinyl treatment or anything which can clean it up, polish it up, looking brand new. Our mats come in 2 colors. This is gray, kind of a dark gray, and then we have a beige as well, which is here. That kind of gives you an example of the 2 different colors. This may look black depending on what you're looking, what video and how you're seeing it, but it actually is a dark gray. And this is the almond. As I mentioned, there was the integrated water sensor location. You should be able to maybe see here. The mats, the side edges flare out, the back flares out, and the front sits up at 90. The 90, obviously you want your doors here, water sensor location in the very back of the cabinet. And when you're trying to size the right Xtreme mat for your cabinet, you want to take a look at our measuring chart. There's 2. You're going to see a minimum and maximum size. Maximum is the very top. Minimum is the small. We used to show kind of top and bottom measurements. Basically, what you want to look at is the minimum measurement. As long as your cabinet can fit the bottom measurement, the top can flex in. And this is basically, the reasoning behind this is all of the sink-based cabinets that are out there all have a standard width size, 36, 33, 30, etc., and larger. But the inside measurements change on the tooling between manufacturers. So some may be off 5/8 of an inch or so on the inside. So with us having our sidewalls flexed out, it makes like more of a custom fit, or flexes nice and tight, in that smaller cabinet. We have 11 sizes. So the 11 sizes make up between the kitchen depth and the vanity depth cabinets. And you are always able to use a vanity depth mat in a kitchen depth cabinet should you need it. Some custom cabinets are made a little different. Because it's custom, maybe it was made a little shallower, so our kitchen depth may not work, but our vanity depth may actually work. Xtreme mats, we stand behind our product. We offer a lifetime warranty from any product defects. If there's anything wrong you purchase from us, we will return us the product. We'll send you out a new product of no charge if it's manufacturer defect. Product cost, anywhere between $47.95 to $62.95. 62 is one size. It's basically $47.95 to $59.95. And those two main sizes, that includes free shipping by FedEx Ground, free water sensor with every purchase, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So for any reason you're not happy with it, you can send it back. You do get the free water sensor. We suggest replacing that every 2 years. You can order those from our website, and then we have the two colors available. If for some reason you do not see a size, and this is how we've grown to 11 sizes, is somebody will say, hey, there's something, I need this size, and we start to see more people requesting that size, we'll put that size into production. That's how we are where we are right now. If for some reason there's something you don't see on there, there's a very good possibility it's already in production, but if not, send us an email to customerservice@xtrememats.com. And Xtreme, XTREMEMATS.com. So I hope this explains better about Xtreme Mat, its capabilities, and let's look at some other mats on the market today. The other is this sink mat, which you'll see is flexible. You can install it. If you pick it up with any water, it may end up all over the floor, but it is flexible. You'll see that there are 4 walls. They're about 3/8 of an inch tall. The interior walls are about 1/4 inch tall. So I kind of say these are more edges than really walls, and the reason I say that is because ours are 1 inch tall for kitchen, 3/4 for vanity. So these are, I kind of feel like they're more edges, but let's just say for time being, you've got a perimeter wall right now. This mat does not have a texture. Definitely would be easy to clean. Does not have a water sensor location, but if you put it somewhere in here and there is a leak, at some point when it starts to fill, and gets to wherever you put the water sensor, I'm assuming the water sensor, will trigger just hopefully all of your products, and especially if there's any paper products, they're not completely saturated at that point. This manufacturer makes almond or tan, I think they're calling it, and black as the colors. They have 6 sizes. Their sizes are really, it's all trimmable. So unless you need a 36-inch mat, which is what this is, you would just put this in your cabinet. Anything else smaller than that, you need to start trimming. So you'll go in from like a 36, 33, 30, and then maybe come in for vanity. And obviously, the amount of water stuff would be reduced accordingly, especially because this outside perimeter is taller than these inside ones, so it would be even less water in the smaller areas. This mat here, I'm trying to think. I think this was 1 gallon is what the manufacturer shows. They do say it is a limited lifetime warranty on the product, and price point on this product was $29.95 is how they market that. Once you add it to your cart, you'll see another $12 for shipping. So it's a little misleading. You think it's less. Once you add the shipping, it's very close to ours, depending on where it's being shipped. It says shipping may vary, so it could increase after you plug in your address. We did not do so. But this is another product out there. They do have some cutouts here for plumbing, which I don't understand kind of why they did this. And I'll explain our product in a little more detail as well around plumbing. But in this instance, and in some of the videos and the pictures they show, is that you would cut out if your plumbing was in this area. I kind of feel like that defeats the purpose. The whole purpose is to contain water. At least that's the reason of an Xtreme mat. And here, if you cut out around here and insert it, only if the P-trap leaks or a product spill will you actually collect any water. Here, the water would just pull around the piping or drain lines, or if the valves had a leak, and would just still go into the cabinet. Now, you probably could retrofit this in the same way you would retrofit ours. They don't show that. Also, I don't know how these would work because they actually are, they're hollow. So it's gonna make it harder if a pipe was anywhere where there's an edge to seal completely around that like you would with our mat that I would show you later. So this is the sink mat.